Hi, welcome to my channel Artsy Hub. This is Anudip Karkera here and I'll be sharing a beautiful drawing today. It's whole step-by-step process on how you can draw this beautiful charcoal shading. So if you like the video, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Let's begin. So first we are going to do the placement. The subject has to be placed at the exact center. Here I'm going to use my charcoal pencils. You can even use your graphite shading pencils also. So first a leaf shape, next the head has to be like oval shape here. It's like a number 2, which is pretty easy. I'm going to draw the wings roughly. Please note that I've drawn it very light initially. I've not pressed it, drawn it very light. Roughly drawing the beak, next erasing the horizon line, all the unwanted lines, the water line next. After that I'm going to make it a little darker. Yes, a few feathers, just marking them. Anyways, we are going to shade it completely. We are going to fill it with complete darkness. So now, as you can see, I'm trying to make it a little darker now. So initially we had followed this process of drawing it light. After drawing it light, once we get all the proportions correct, once you feel that it's correct, it's in good shape, we're going to make it dark. Since we are using charcoal pencils, it would be really difficult to erase it completely. So what we try to do is we draw it light first and then make it dark. So even if you notice the duck body, it's simple. It's like a leaf shape or an oval shape. Even the head is going to be oval. So you try to see in terms of shapes instead of directly getting into the drawing. Now I've started shading the background, which is going to be the water, lightly. First I'm just trying to cover the white region of the paper, making it a bit dark using my dark pencil, the soft pencil. And now I'm going to use the tissue. Carefully fold the tissue. Next you have to press it gently and spread. Now in this process the tissue may produce some dust, paper may wear out, so that's okay. After this I'm trying to make it a bit darker here. We won't be giving it like a very bold outline for the swan or the duck. We will try to make it darker little by little. So this is the step 1 that we are going to do here. Since it was a complicated area near the swan's neck, we are going to do that first. Now this is a tool, this is called the sandpaper. Here you can just use your sandpaper here to make it dark. You can just make powder of your pencils and take it with the tissue and just apply on the surface. If you don't have a sandpaper, you can even try this method where you can just shade on the rough paper and just take it with the tissue and apply. So what happens is it comes like really smooth when you do this. You can even use your cotton or paper as well, but tissue is always helpful. Adding more darkness. You can even use the compressed charcoal sticks, but it is going to be pretty dark. So I've used my soft pencil, the Camel soft pencil. Now even for the background I'm going to add it a bit. This is a very beautiful process of charcoal shading. Next I'm going to erase because the swan is going to be like white and it's light. I'm going to erase, start erasing. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm using the sharp edge of the eraser. I'm slowly pressing and applying a little pressure and trying to erase. So here, as you've noticed, on the right side I've kept a tissue so that my palm doesn't get dirty. Even you have to follow the step, because if your palm is dirty, the entire drawing might get really dirty. After this, once again using my soft pencil, I'm trying to make it dark. Now as you can see, the head has turned like really good. This is one more eraser, the clicking eraser. You don't have that, it's okay, you can use your normal eraser. Now here I've slowed the video here. Now see this, you have to erase in a curvy way from right side to left side. The feathers follow a particular pattern over here, so you have to do it very carefully. They're all going to be following the same direction, curvy direction. Next, I'm going to add some short feathers as well. Combination of short feathers, long feathers. So at the bottom it is going to be a little different direction. It's going to be a little upwards here at the bottom, and at the top it's going to be like long feathers. Next, using my soft pencil or the dark pencil, I'll just make it a little dark and give it an outline. And next, add more feathers. So this is also like a negative shading. Also please note that the blending with the tissue has to be done really light. You shouldn't be applying too much pressure, you shouldn't be shading it too dark upon the swan, or else it would be impossible to erase since it's charcoal. Even if it's graphite, you have to do it light. Yes, now I'll be using stumps to blend it here and there at the middle. You can also use your cotton earbuds. This paper stumps. After adding a bit of blending, next I'm going to use my pencil to just give a darkness, a little bit of darkness for the edges of the feathers. Trying to add a little more darkness over here below the feathers. It's behind and below it has to be like a little dark. Adding a bit of outlines by shading. We're not going to give a bold outline, please understand this. Next, the water, giving some highlights for the water using eraser, the edges of the eraser. So here please note that the direction here has to be horizontal and absolutely horizontal, 0 degrees. So direction shouldn't change. It shouldn't be an angular line when you're shading, when you're erasing it. Next, making the duck a little dark and blending it with stumps. Also be careful when you are doing these small areas. You have to do it slowly. I fast forwarded the video. Next, adding a few highlights using my clicking eraser. A bit of blending, because if it's like plain erasing, it wouldn't look good. Next, this is the bush. So what I've done is I've just used the edge of my eraser just to remove and make it look like grass. So it is a bush on the back side, and removing the dust with the tissue. So this has to be done carefully. So we have almost finished this beautiful charcoal shading. Thank you. If you like this video, please do consider subscribing. Thank you. Bye bye.